Hello everyone. Today, I have a story for you, a story about a boy who felt lost, confused, and unsure about his future. By the end of this story, you will understand how finding guidance and learning from silence can change your entire life. There was once a teenage boy named Vishal, who lived in a busy town surrounded by hills. The marketplace was always loud, the streets were crowded, and everyone seemed to know where they were going. Everyone except Vishal. Vishal was known for being smart and hardworking, but inside he felt empty. He didn't know what he wanted from life. His friends had dreams, some wanted to be engineers, some wanted to start businesses, but Vishal felt like a drifting leaf. He woke up every morning with the same question: what is my purpose? One day, after a long argument with his father about his future, Vishal walked out of the house feeling frustrated. His heart was heavy, his thoughts were loud, his mind felt like a storm. As he walked aimlessly, an old shopkeeper stopped him and asked, "You look troubled, son. What are you searching for?" Vishal replied honestly, "I don't know. I feel lost." The shopkeeper nodded slowly. "Then go to the Whispering Hills. There lives a Zen master named Master Ryo. People say he helps lost souls find their path." Vishal hesitated. "Will he really help me?" The old man smiled. "A teacher appears when the student is ready." These words stayed in Vishal's mind. That night he packed a small bag, just some food, a notebook, a bottle of water, and before sunrise, he began his journey toward the hills. The path was long and quiet. Birds sang softly, and a cool morning breeze touched Vishal's face. The world felt calm compared to the noise in his heart. As he walked deeper into the hills, he saw a small white crane standing near a pond. It looked peaceful, still, almost meditating. Vishal whispered a new word he remembered from school: stillness, the state of being calm and quiet. But stillness was something Vishal never felt inside himself. After hours of walking, he reached a bamboo forest. The wind passed through the bamboo, creating a soft musical sound like whispers. That's why people called the place the Whispering Hills. Vishal followed a narrow trail until he reached a small wooden hut. Outside, an old man with a simple robe was sweeping leaves. His posture was straight, his movements slow but full of grace. Vishal took a deep breath and stepped forward. "Are you Master Ryo?" The old man looked at him and smiled gently. "People call me that, and who are you?" I'm Vishal. I came because I feel lost. I don't know my path. I don't know what I should do with my life." Master Ryo nodded. "Then stay with me for one day. Watch everything. Do nothing else." Vishal agreed, though he didn't understand how watching would solve anything. For the first hour, Vishal sat near the hut and watched the Zen master sweep the ground. The master swept slowly, one leaf at a time. Vishal felt restless. After some time, Master Ryo stopped and asked, "What did you learn?" Vishal frowned. "I didn't learn anything. You were just sweeping." The master chuckled softly. "Ah, you observed the action but not the meaning." He handed Vishal the broom. "Your mind is full of noise. Sweep the ground, slowly, one motion at a time." Vishal tried, but his mind kept running, past mistakes, future fears, unanswered questions. Master Ryo watched him carefully and said, "Your thoughts jump like monkeys in the forest. You want answers, but your heart has no space to receive them." Vishal paused. These words hit him deeply. Later, Master Ryo took him to the nearby stream. The water flowed gently over the stones. "Listen," Master Ryo whispered. At first, Vishal only heard water, but then he heard something else: silence inside himself. "Water never forces its path," the master said. "It moves slowly, softly, yet it reaches the ocean. Strength is not always loud. Sometimes it is gentle." Vishal wrote a new word in his notebook: flow, moving forward without resistance. Still, the boy felt confused. "Master, how does this help me find my purpose?" Master Ryo smiled. You want a big answer, but first, learn a small truth. As the sun was setting, Master Ryo lit a small lantern inside the hut. The room glowed softly. He placed a cup in front of Vishal and began pouring tea. He poured until the tea overflowed and spilled on the table. Vishal quickly said, "Master, stop. The cup is full." Master Ryo looked at him calmly. "Exactly, this cup is like your mind. You want me to fill it with wisdom, but it is overflowing with fear, doubt, and worry. How can anything new enter?" Vishal felt his chest tighten. For the first time, he understood what was stopping him, not the world, not fate, not lack of talent, his own mind. He whispered, "Master, how do I empty the cup?" The master answered softly, "Let go of trying to control everything. When you become quiet inside, your path becomes visible." Tears filled Vishal's eyes, not from sadness, but from relief. He finally felt something shift inside him, like clouds moving from the sun. That night, Vishal slept near the hut. For the first time in years, his mind was not fighting him. In the morning, Master Ryo gave him a small folded paper. "This is your answer," the master said. Vishal opened it. There was just one line: "Walk the path that makes your heart feel light." Vishal looked confused. "That's all? That is everything?" the master said. Vishal bowed respectfully and began his journey home. This time, he noticed things he never saw before: the scent of pine trees, the soft sound of leaves, the graceful flight of the white crane. His heart felt lighter. When he returned to his town, life was still busy, people were still loud, but Vishal was different. He wasn't lost anymore. He understood that purpose is not something you find suddenly. Purpose appears when the mind becomes quiet. Clarity appears when inner noise fades. Direction appears when the heart feels light. Vishal took small steps, exploring, learning, listening to himself, and over time, he found what he loved. And he walked that path with confidence. So if you ever feel lost, if you ever feel confused, if you ever feel like your mind has too many questions, remember Vishal's story. Remember the overflowing cup. Remember the stream that flows softly. Remember the whispering hills. Take a deep breath, quiet your mind, and trust that your path will appear.